Hello and welcome to my channel today, Boo Snakes and More. Today we're going to be talking about Pennywise, so please like this video and subscribe to the channel. And for more videos like this, watch my other house channel, A&A Snakes and Stuff, my youngest son's channel, Henny's Toys and Games, or my older son's channel, Little Chris 10. Now let's dive into the video. Stephen King has created some of the most famous and terrifying villains in horror. Among those villains is Pennywise, who originates in King's 1986 novel It. Pennywise is a murderous creature that takes on the form of a clown and kills its victims by shifting into their worst fear and feeding off of said fear. Pennywise is hard to describe as a villain in the sense that we don't entirely know what it is. The television and movie adaptations don't dwell too much on Pennywise's origin outside of how it only comes back every 27 years, but the novel gives us a bit more insight into the shape-shifting entity, including how it calls itself the Eater of Worlds and what that self-proclaimed title means. What is Pennywise in It? It is notoriously long, published at over 1,000 pages. So we get to know more about what Pennywise is and where it came from. The full explanation is long and complicated, but to put it simply, Pennywise comes from a void called the Macroverse. But it came to Earth hundreds of years ago and lived underground of what would eventually become Dreary, Maine, where it is set. Due to Pennywise's shape-shifting abilities, its true form is unknown and is also unfathomable to the human eye, and this, its species, is known as deadlights. Pennywise takes on the everyday form of a clown because it's one of the most common fears among people, but it has the ability to shift into any person or creature to torment and scare its victims. Pennywise also primarily targets children, since they're easier to manipulate and frighten, and it prefers its victims to be scared as it gives more flavor. In both the novel and its adaptations, Pennywise shifts into many different forms, from a librarian to a leper to a woman in a painting, and even some of the losers to taunt and manipulate the group of kids. But aside from referring to itself as Pennywise the Dancing Clown, it also deems itself the Eater of Worlds, which is a much heavier title. Why is Pennywise called the Eater of Worlds? Pennywise refers to itself as the Eater of Worlds on multiple occasions, and though this isn't explained in the adaptations, or even fully explained in the book, it does hint at Pennywise's ultimate goal to consume all life on the planet. As mentioned, Pennywise feeds on fear. The more scared the victim, the tastier, and since it can shift into whatever fear the victim has, Pennywise is seemingly unstoppable. Something it mentions in the novel when Bill confronts it. This is no illusion, you foolish little boy. This is eternity, my eternity, and you are lost in it, lost forever, never to find your way back. You are eternal now, and condemned to wander into black after you meet me face to face, that is. If it weren't for the losers finding a way to stop it, there is a good chance Pennywise would have gone ahead with its plan of consuming all life on the planet, or at least all life in dreary, considering it hibernates for 27 years at a time. Nevertheless, Pennywise has immense power that makes its goals a frightening reality to think about. But it does actually sound like it's a reality that has happened in other worlds, while we only see the story of Pennywise's time in Dreary, Maine. It is suggested that by King that Pennywise has actually destroyed worlds before, so its self-proclaimed title may not be so far-fetched. As if Pennywise's origin story wasn't confusing enough, it also ties into a bigger part of the Stephen King lore among King's novels. There is a universe created by Milton, a giant turtle who had a stomachache and vomited up said universe. Milton is good, kind, and wise, and is the only thing Pennywise itself is afraid of due to Milton's natural compassion. It's likely that Pennywise has consumed other words purely due to its penchant for chaos and destruction. On the other hand, it could be using the title as a way to instill more fear in its victims. We may never truly know the answer unless King himself reveals it. But with how evil and menacing Pennywise has proven itself to be on Earth alone, it wouldn't be surpriser if the Eater of Words title rang true. Thank you for watching this video and peace out to the next one.